Long ago, in a peaceful village surrounded by green fields, there lived a farmer named Jabber with his wife, Salma. They had been married for 20 years and were blessed with 3 children. Jabber was not wealthy. He worked tirelessly every day to provide for his family, relying on his small farm and a few chickens. One morning, as usual, Jabber woke up at dawn and went to the chicken coop to collect eggs. As he reached under one of the hens, he felt something hard and cold. He quickly pulled his hand back and looked in astonishment at the egg that gleamed with the color of pure gold. He held the egg in his hands, overwhelmed with shock, and ran to his wife, exclaiming, "Salma, look at this egg! Isn't it golden?" Salma took the egg and examined it in the sunlight before cautiously saying,
"Could it just be a strange color, or is it truly golden?"
Determined to find out, Jabber went to the market and showed the egg to a jeweler, who carefully inspected it, tapping it lightly on the table before looking up in amazement. "This is a pure gold egg. Where did you get this?" Jabber didn't want to reveal the truth about the hen, so he sold the egg and returned home with more money than he had ever imagined. The next morning, the same thing happened again. Another golden egg. As days passed, Jabber and his family became wealthy. Despite their newfound riches, Jabber remained humble. He helped the poor and invested his money in improving his land, earning even more respect from the villagers. However, as their fortune grew, Salma became impatient. She began to wonder if there was a treasure inside the hen itself. While discussing it in the market one day, a greedy merchant named Mansour overheard her. Known for deceiving people for his own gain, he approached her and said,
"Salma, why wait for just one egg a day? If I were you, I'd slaughter the hen right away and take all the gold at once."
Salma hesitated at first, but she couldn't shake the idea from her mind. She returned home and pressured Jabber, saying,
"Jabber, we're wasting time. If we cut open the hen, we'll find a treasure inside and become the richest family in the entire village."
Jabber refused, replying, "But what if there is no treasure? What if we lose the blessing that God has given us?" But Salma didn't stop insisting, especially after meeting Mansour again, who told her,
"Don't be foolish. If you don't act now, the hen might stop laying golden eggs one day, and you'll regret it."
In the end, Jabber gave in to his wife's pressure and Mansour's words. The next morning, he picked up the hen and looked at it sorrowfully. Then, with a sharp knife, he slaughtered it and carefully cut it open, searching for the treasure. But to his horror, he found nothing but the usual insides of a hen. Salma stood frozen in shock, while Jabber sat on the ground, holding his head in his hands, his voice trembling with regret. "We have lost everything because of greed and listening to Mansour." The golden eggs were gone forever. Jabber returned to his old life, but this time he wasn't just poor. He was consumed by unbearable regret. Meanwhile, Mansour didn't care. He simply moved on to another village, searching for someone else to trap in the web of greed. One should never listen to bad friends who push them into making the wrong decisions. Not every piece of advice should be followed without careful thought. Greed blinded their hearts, and they lost their blessing due to impatience. Had they remained content, the good fortune would have lasted for a long time.